What's up, everyone? It is your girl GELBEAUTY 87 here, aka Grace. Let me scoop myself on over, honey, because it's time for another new makeup releases. Since y'all want me to keep doing them and it's easier to do now, I was like, I guess I'll go ahead and, you know, like do it or whatever. So scoop myself on over so a little picture can go up right here and all that stuff. Where is my phone? Child, and I left it on the bed because it was charging, because, you know, it was a lot going on tonight. I was taking video of the birthday party I went to and all that. So okay, we got. Okay, so let me see. Where's my little folder of the, oh, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna start off with these new, what is this? The Too Faced Disco Crush Eye and Face Sparkle. So this is supposed to be, I think this is supposed to be a limited edition thing. It's the most innovative glitter formula you've ever seen. A shifting shimmer formula that feels weightless and looks ultra luxe with iridescence that intensifies and light hits from different angles, that applies with just one swipe, delivering maximum dazzle with no fallout and sparkle that just doesn't quit. So they have a whole bunch of different shades in this apparently. They have one called Heart's Eye. I believe that's the one that's in the picture that you're seeing right here. It's supposed to be shifting warm rose gold sparkle. Y'all know I love a rose gold moment, but this is just too glittery and I can't be bothered. And it's like, you know, Too Faced trying to be innovative to me just means that, you know, they doing something that they saw an indie brand do that they thought they could get away with in the mainstream market but still seem unique with. So that's just what it's giving me, and I don't want to know. I figure you don't want to know either, because I mean, like, when's the last time we wanted to know about Too Faced at all? It's like they try to come up with unique fun color stories, but they always fall short, or the formula falls short, and something falls short, and it's just like, I just can't be bothered anymore. So I don't care. Moving on. So now there's the, what is it, Glossier Cloud Paint Bronzers. So apparently I heard that one of these were out originally and then they just came out with some more shades. I don't know how true it is because I don't own the Cloud Paints or the Cloud Bronzers. Sorry, the Cloud Paint Blushes. And I don't think I'd be interested in this either, because I feel like with the kind of component it is, as you see here, like, how am I supposed to get this product out and not get out too much and then not overly branded and not waste a whole bunch of products? So to me, this is just like, aside from the fact, ain't this too late? Like, nobody cares about their like Cloud Paint blushes anymore, so why would I care that they came out with a Cloud Paint bronzer? I don't know. Like, shouldn't they formulated and worked on this instead of the foundation they came out with, which by the way I like. It's just, I feel like they should have, you know, been more concerned about that than being concerned about, you know, this situation here. But it says it's a collection of seamless chic colors, bronze shades inspired by golden hour sunsets, so natural it's like your skin made it. Easy to wear and apply. Each shade is sheer enough to blend and layer without going overboard. They're $22 each, but it's like, I just don't care. I don't want my bronzer in this weird tube and it looks like I have to get something, put it on, and then blend it out on the face. Like, I feel like they should have came up with a better component when they first came out with these things. It's like, I know you're trying to be unique, but like with products like this, I don't want unique. I want it to be more functional, and this just to me doesn't seem functional. So I'm like, whatever. Next we have the LYS Higher Standard Cream Glow Blush Sticks. Now I'm excited about this because they have cream blush and it's okay, but I don't like the little square component that comes in. I'm liking these sticks a whole lot better, so I'm definitely interested in buying this. Now I don't know how much this costs because it doesn't say on here how much it costs. It just says that they have, it shows that they have 7 shades coming out. I want the last 2 at the bottom, so they got an orangey one and then kind of like pink one, so I'll probably get the 2 at the bottom as you're seeing right here. They definitely look interesting to me. I love the owner of LYS. She seems like a really nice lady. I still keep her in my prayers every day since her mom died. I believe her mom died in 2022. It might have been 2023, but it's like, I'm sure it's not easy going along without it, so I keep her in my prayers every day, as should you. But I am so glad she's continuing on with the business, and you know, like, I'm hoping she comes out with a product in her mom's honor. If her mom loved makeup, maybe she'll name a shade after or something. I think that would be really nice. But I'm definitely going ahead and grabbing these and picking them up, honey, because yes, I need them 2 shades at the bottom. You see them at the bottom? Yes, I need those. Thank you. So next we got this Calibre Hideaway Brightening and Hydrating Under Eye Color Corrector Concealer. So they're calling it a color corrector concealer, I guess, to be able to get away with the fact that there's like only like, what is this, like 7 shades? So they only have 7 shades of this, but since they're calling it a color corrector, they get away with not having the best shade range. Because how is it a color corrector and a concealer? But okay. It says it is a clean, long-lasting, lightweight, serum-like color corrector illuminator concealer that quickly brightens and hydrates under eyes to conceal dark circles without caking or creasing. Conceals dark circles for a creaseless, lifted, and blurred effect. No need for setting powder. Oh, I don't believe you. I'm setting it anyway. Just like the Makeup Forever ain't supposed to be set, I'm setting it anyway. I don't care what you say. Light to medium buildable formula smooths and hydrates with peptides and hyaluronic acid, as has a flexible applicator. Don't be too flexible like the Tower 20, not the Tower 28, the Kosas one that just broke off when I was rubbing underneath my eye, because I didn't do anything since I was rubbing underneath there. It doesn't say how much. Oh, this is $28. It doesn't say when it's coming out. I am actually interested in this. I haven't tried anything from Cali Grey besides their eyeshadow primer and their face primer. So I like their primers. I haven't tried anything else though, but nothing else has really intrigued me, so I'm gonna just have to wait and see. The battery's flashing, y'all, so let me go get another one, and then we'll get into the next thing to talk about. So give me a minute, girl. Okay, y'all, so let's get myself back over here. So next we have the, what is this? The Nabla Forget Me Not palette. So it's 2 pressed glitters, a matte, and a shimmer. Now I don't know what's up with them trying to make pressed glitters a thing. I don't know if it's more cost effective for them right now because they haven't put out stuff in a while, and you know, like pressed glitters I hear are cheaper than like actual like duochromes and multichromes and like those type of shimmers. So if they put a pressed glitter in the quad or whatever, then it makes it the cost lower on it, because they aren't popping the way they used to be. But it's like I feel like they kind of died down and fell off on their own, and that's why people stopped checking for them. So I don't know if they had like a hiatus of they weren't coming up with any creative ideas or what was going on over there, but it's like they haven't come out with anything in a while, and then they started coming up with this random like set of singles that we supposed to be excited about, and I'm kind of just like, yeah, but I'm not. And then the fact you keep putting pressed glitters and all these things is making me just kind of be like, yeah, I don't want it. And I've been noticing a lot of people decluttering their Nabla stuff too, so it's kind of like, is Nabla like falling off and people don't want to know anymore or what? Because it's like, I like Nabla, I still like Nabla, but I'm gonna need them to come up with some actual eyeshadow palettes, not these little units or quads or whatever they're coming out with these pressed glitters in it, because that's what's making me not want to know. So just with all that being said, obviously I just said I don't want to know. So moving on. Next, now mother, this person left this comment on down on here. Y'all not gonna see the picture, but I'm gonna tell you what it says. It says, I'm tired of the same palettes. And I'm just over here crying, laughing. That's why I kept it in there, because I was like, I can't with the foolishness. I mean, like, I ain't mad at her though, because I'm like, you trying to give us Mothership 8 Divine Rose 2? It's just the Heart's Desire edition, and you put it in gold packaging. I'm supposed to be excited about the same palette. And I heard this one is $150, whereas the other ones used to be like y'all know Pat McGrath's palettes are $125, and I think they went up to $127 or something like that. But I'm like, if I already got this palette, I don't care that it's in gold packaging. In this economy, I don't care that it's in gold packaging and it's got this rose on it. The original artwork for it is better. Like, so I don't care, and I don't want this. Like, I wish that they would still let her have creative control, because like, y'all just repeating the same brands 50 times over is just ruining Mother's legacy with her makeup brand. Because I'm like, we don't want repeats of the same things 50 times over, because you know, y'all are being lazy and y'all done took over, and you more concerned about the money than you actually are about the art of the makeup and the artistry that she does. You're money driven. She actually has a vision and cares about, you know, what she does. But since she's not controlling more, it's like she can't say or do too much about it. Y'all done took over and basically ruined this woman's legacy, because now everybody's tired. And it's like, everybody loves Pat McGrath. Like, people are still doing tutorials on the look she did on the runway show. So it's like, we know she got it in her. That's how I know, like, she can't have possibly approved this. It's like, her name is on the brand because she started the brand, and they just putting out any and everything that sold, I guess, that was popular in the past, and just repackaged it as something else, and I'm not feeling it. Like, I'm hoping her Mothership for this year isn't more of like the same, because right now I'm just like side-eyeing like everybody else. Like, come on, Mother, stop letting them ruin your legacy like this. Just stop. They just fucking it up. The next Pat McGrath thing we got to talk about is her collab with Marc Jacobs. So we all know Marc Jacobs is coming back next year in 2025, but she has this celebrating 40 years of Marc Jacobs handcrafted lipstick in Forbidden Love. I think I have Forbidden Love already, don't quote me, but it's just this Marc Jacobs packaging that you see with his name all over it till I guess his brand comes back or whatever. I don't really understand what the purpose of this was, because I'm like, I could have just waited for Marc Jacobs to come back next year with the red lipstick himself. Not to mention, I think this is a shade that already exists from Pat McGrath. I thought it was going to be Elston or Elson. Is E-L-S-O-N or is it E-L-S-T-O-N? Because I always thought it was Elston. It might be just Elson though. either way, like that's her like popular red lipstick. I have like a couple of them. I have like a satin one and I have like a regular one. I'm pretty sure I have Forbidden Love too though, but it's just like I don't need, you know, I don't need a lipstick that says Marc Jacobs all over it when it's supposed to be Pat McGrath's brand. So it's like, I don't see what the purpose of this was. But again, since she doesn't have control anymore, they just doing collabs with anybody putting names on anything. And I'm just over here like, you know, y'all just ruining mother's legacy. I can't. Okay, so next, I talked to y'all about this in my community tab, but I figured we could talk about it here too. I was wondering how y'all was feeling about the Sephora spring saving event from April the 5th to the 15th. Because I'm like, I'm not super excited about it because I've noticed, and I don't know if you all noticed it, I think a couple of y'all told me you noticed like over the years, like now that the brands have just come out with their own 20% off sale for the people who aren't Rouge, so that way you can pick up whatever it is that you want to pick up. And then if, you know, like you are Rouge and you don't mind waiting for shipping from the brand, because sometimes when you buy from a brand's actual website, they have like bonus free gifts you can get that you wouldn't get on Sephora and things like that they can give you. Like for example with Rare Beauty, like she had like a makeup bag I think that you could get for free if you spent like $60 or something like that. So it's like you get better deals sometimes when you buy from other people's websites instead of buying it from Sephora. And since they started running sales around the same time Sephora does, lately sometimes I feel like it's not necessarily as good to buy it from Sephora as it is to just buy it off their website, depending on what exactly it is. So for the people that are not Rouge, I feel like they're just gonna start doing that, because it's like, why should I be excited about getting 10 or 15% when I can get 20 from the brand and possibly get better free gifts? But I didn't know if some people weren't going to really want to buy from it because of the whole situation with the girls and the blackface. If you all didn't see Robert Welch's video, my girl Dionluvsmakeup shared it in her community tab, so you can check it out over there. I shared it in the Juvia's Place Radiance Boost video that went up Saturday the 17th about how I felt about it and how I was feeling about Sephora just as a whole. So that's another reason I was like, well, is anybody really excited about it too? Because it's like, if you look like me, they not gonna defend you. They just gonna let people run around and do as they please and then lie and take credit for other people speaking up when they were complacent and said nothing. But you know, that's just my 2 cents on it. You can hear more of my like thoughts and commentary about it in the Juvia's Place Radiance Booster video if you're interested. But the sale's coming, so yay, I guess. Next we have the Patrick Ta collection coming out. Now I'm excited about this. Now they only showed the lighter shades in the picture that I saw on Trend Move, but this collection actually launches tomorrow and I'm super excited about it because it's the 18th today. So I'm filming this on the 18th and on the 19th. This is supposed to launch and I'm super excited. I'm trying to get my hands on some of this stuff because I love me some Patrick Ta. If you did not know, I love Patrick Ta. Like, I love his blushes and his whole little collection is supposed to be coming out for spring. I think I saw like 2 or 3 deeper shades that I was interested in getting, and I want to see how similar they are to the other deeper shades he came out with in spring of last year. So I'll have to compare and like contrast and see if it might be one of those do you really need situations, or if I can just go ahead and get them. Knowing me, I'm gonna go ahead and get them anyway because I just love me some Patrick Ta. But like, I know some of you all look forward to me making those videos to help you determine if you need to get it based upon, like, you know, seeing the stuff that's already in my collection that I have from him versus the pictures and all that type of stuff. So I'm feeling like, you know, this might be one of those situations we'll have to wait and see. But I'm liking what I see, especially like the darker vampire lip gloss colors he has, because he only has like lighter ones right now. So I'm liking the fact that he's giving more mid-tones and deeper tones to widen the range, because he started off with like nudes and pinks and I think like one red shade that was similar to the Fenty gloss. So we'll see. But I'm getting some. So it says there's one called Just Enough, there's one called Too Much, and there's one called She's the Moment. I think I want She's the Moment. That's the one that's the soft peachy salmon one. So like the very first one in the front, that's the orangey looking one, I definitely want that one. Then he has the major volume rich plumping lip glosses for $26. It says they're richly pigmented formula. They're balmy, hydrating with instant and long-term plumping. Actives give the appearance of fuller, powderier, more voluminous lips with each application. Now, obviously, I don't need more luminous lips. That's not what I'm buying it for. I'm buying it for the color and the formula. I want the shade called, obviously, it's the Taffy shade. And then he has one in dark chocolate called Mine. I might get that one. I'm mainly concerned about the toffee one, and then the soft blush shade called Need Her. So basically the the second and third lip gloss are the ones I'm interested in that picture. But like I said, they drop on Sephora's website on the 19th, so I'm hoping I can go in store and pick them up and have something going up the same day, but we'll have to see. So next we have I think it's Salem Cosmetics. These are their 2 palettes. It doesn't say what the name of the palettes are though. Did I screenshot that part? I don't see screenshot of where, I mean, it screenshotted what the name of it is. Let me see. Okay, so it's called, it says they revamped their Perfect Happiness palette. I don't know which one that is, or I don't know if it's that like the blue and purple one, or if that's the red one. The picture that I have cuts off of which palette is which, but I feel like I saw these palettes before, so it looks like they just are relaunching them, and maybe she put a different formula to them. I'm not 100% sure on them. Y'all know I'm looking at the blue and purple and I'm like, ooh, hello, but it's like, I'm gonna be good because it's like, it's not something I necessarily need, and you know, I'm gonna just be good and not pick that up. But I'm at it though. I see it. I'm like, if they come out with something that's more interesting, that's not necessarily something I already have, then I would definitely pick up from them, because the owner seems really nice, and I really like some of the past color stores she had before I knew about the brand that got discontinued. So those are the ones that I'm more interested in. So if she comes out with something interesting that I want to try this year, I will definitely pick it up. Next, I was excited about this. There's the Groundworks palette with mauves in it. Now y'all know I'm not about the brown stuff, but she got a mauve version of the Groundworks palette. That's one she had for the eyebrows. So when I saw that, I was like, yeah, say less, I need it. It's $65. The Groundworks palette is a multi-use talc-free palette with velvety pomades and coordinating oil absorbing shaping powders that easily define eyes, brows, cheeks, and lips. My whole thing is, so is it creams at the top and then powders at the bottom, just like with the other one? Because if it is, I don't know how I feel about that, because I'm like, I don't necessarily need a cream eyeshadow and then a powder to put on top of it. So that's my only concern with this palette. If it's just like the eyebrow one, then I don't know. Okay, so I think I was saying I don't feel like I'm going to necessarily like the fact that it has the creams and the powders, because it's like, I know I'm not going to really be using the creams. Although I feel like maybe it's trying to be like that Patrick Ta effect, because it's a mauve palette with the creams and the powders. So I don't know. Maybe you can use the creams on your cheeks and your lips and just use the rest of the products for your eyes. So I'm not sure. I know I'm interested in it just because y'all know I live for a mauve moment. When I do go for more neutral colors, I usually go for the more pinky mauve roses type moment over the nude browns and all that type of neutral stuff. So I'm interested. If it comes out during the Sephora sale, I'll definitely pick it up. If it comes out before, I'll be tempted and probably pick it up then too. So you know, I'm gonna have to wait and see, but I'm definitely interested. So they said that what is it, Beyonce's brand has given a sneak peek of what's coming out. It's called Secret, I believe is how you say it. And as you can see, the products are here. Like the hair oil, the fact that hair oil is $45 like Beyonce, girl. $45 hair oil. All these other people are selling me hair oil for less. Why am I supposed to be paying you $45 for hair oil? What's in this hair oil? Is it gonna make my hair magically grow like, you know, like the length of my bundles? Even though my real hair is the length of my bundles, so but I'm just saying, for $44, girl, this hair oil better be doing something. It needs to be doing a lot. $22 for a cosmetic bag. What is it? Moisture sealing lotion, whatever the hell that is. Reconstructing treatment mask. Moisturizing deep conditioner. Then it has a double cleanse kit with moisturizing deep conditioner. And it's a fortifying treatment kit for $46. And then there's a ritual shaking vessel, apparently, whatever the hell that is. I don't know. I'm just interested in all these things that she has come out with as far as like these treatments and whatnot for your hair. It's supposed to be available February the 20th on her website. So it should be available, what would that be, Tuesday? I'm just over here like, honey. And then the whole bundle with all these things in it costs $265. I'm like, I won't be trying any of this stuff. First of all, I don't do my own hair, so there's no reason for me to try it. But then second of all, like, even if I was going to get something, it would just be the hair oil. And I'm not paying damn near $50 for a hair oil. Like, I'm sorry. Just no. No. So, moving on. Next, they have these Dior Forever Natural Bronze Glow Powders. So, these are limited edition ones with, like, what do you call it? Blush colors inside of them. As you can see, none of them are deep enough for here, but they're available now in Europe. So you have bronze, so coral bronze, pink bronze, peachy bronze, and rosy bronze. So some of them have corally blushes in them, some have rosy blushes in them, obviously some have peachy blushes, and then some have fuchsia blushes. So like they usually are pretty self-explanatory when it comes to the blushes and like what colors that they use. They usually just name whatever color it is and then just further name it in the description. So it doesn't say how much they are. I'm assuming they're the same, $55 at the other blush normally is. I mean the other bronzer normally is. I like their bronzer. I don't necessarily think I would want a blush inside of my bronzer, but that's a teach his own thing. But I don't see myself getting this, and even if it does come to America, unless it goes on sale, because I already just bought the other bronzer with the limited edition packaging that was actually a bronzer, so I don't feel like I need a blush bronzer hybrid situation. But that's just me. That's the last thing I had to talk about, really? This can't be the last thing. Did I miss the other thing? Okay, y'all, because I got some exciting stuff I had found, and I think I forgot to put in this folder, because I'm like, I know good and well it was like a couple, yeah, I was about to say, I know good and well there's like 2 more things that are supposed to be in this folder. So I just pulled them down and found them. So let's talk about it, honey. Let's talk about it. Because, honey, when this brand teases something, I'm extra thirsty. I'm like, I got my eyes peeled. Like, ooh, wait, what? So, Adept Cosmetics is already teasing another palette, and I'm like, I'm intrigued, yes, because the colorful background, as you can see right here. Shout out to Angie. I guess she screenshotted the story that went along, because I didn't know anything about it, because I was watching her new makeup releases this morning, and that's how I found out about it. So I had to go screen grab it with the quickness, because I'm like, this, what is it, Cyborg Choir palette? I'm like, yes, 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 yes. So I'm super excited about the Cyborg palette. I'm interested in what colors they are. Just based upon the outside, it's definitely giving my types of vibes of colors. So I wonder if it's gonna be like a fun, like neonish, bright, like matte colors, and then maybe like some fun iridescent shimmery colors to go along with it. That's what the packaging is giving, but I have no idea what that inside actually looks like. I'm excited though. Now this is one I can get into and get excited. Y'all know the Flying Fiddler wasn't really giving too much for me, but y'all know I'm not a neutrals girl. Like this packaging right here, if the inside matches this packaging, I'm about to be all over this palette. Yes, Adept, it's giving, I'm living, and now, like you said, back to color. Yeah, back to color for me. I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it. I'm hoping it comes out next month in March sometime, because I'm trying to pick it up. I really am. I'm trying to pick it up. I'm trying to pick it up. I'm trying to pick it up. And you can use code GELBEAUTY87 for anything you pick up at Adept Cosmetics. So, just a FYI. Okay, so I got 2 more things to talk about. One thing is I have 2 more things to talk about still. Sorry, I've been forgetting to put stuff in this folder when I find it, so like it's still one other thing that's missing that I grabbed like a while ago, which is why I'm shocked it's not in here, because all the other stuff was in here. It's just that one thing that's missing. So I'm like, what was I doing with life that day that I forgot to put it in here? I don't know. I don't know. So the last 2 things are going to be why you don't need things. So that's why I'm trying to get through these other things that I don't have why you don't need. Okay, my question is, Natasha, why? Natasha, what is this and why? I don't... How are you supposed to bronze the contour with that thing? I mean, I guess it's supposed to be for your nose, because it's like, there's no way your regular bronzer brush is fitting inside these little bitty pans that they have sectioned off. And then all these colors don't work for all skin tones. So who is this palette really for? Because it's like, I can use maybe one of those like contour bronzer things. I can use one of those blush things. And then I was like, these eyeshadows, who is this for? I'm genuinely confused, because it's like, you're not using these dark shades as highlighters on your face, but it's supposed to be a face palette. I'm not using these dark sparkly shades as highlighters on my face. Unless it's supposed to be like one of those face and eye palettes, and she's just calling it a face palette again with eye products in it. I don't know, but I'm just not feeling whatever this is. So you can count me out on this one. I usually take one for the team and buy the neutral born stuff a majority of the time, but I can't do it with this one. I don't even know what I'm looking at, and the fact that the majority of it I'm not going to be able to use is a problem for me. So you have to look to the other beauty gurus to pick this one up, because I can't even do it. This one I cannot take for the team. I just refuse. Okay? Do you hear me? I refuse. And I said what I said. I refuse. And I'm not doing it. But you have a great day and be blessed. Okay. So now we get into the why you don't need or do you really need section of the video. So I had a couple of, where are they? Things I had put to the side. I'm gonna start off with the one from last week. If you all remember, I was talking about the Wizard palette, and we can start off with why you don't need that one because I got 2 other palettes in my collection that I automatically think of. Of course, I have my Gourmand Girls and Doodles by the Bunny Silent Night palette, so that's one of why you don't need this palette, because you know this has a lot of the same similar colors in there. You have the blues, you have the yellows. The only difference is this has some brown transition shades for you to use, and that was more of a monochromatic feel. So Doodles by the Bunny gave you some more options if you just want to do like a blue smoky eye, or if you want to have a fun pop of yellow with the look. So if you like that color story but you feel like it won't be everyday wearable for you, you might want to pick up the Doodles by the Bunny collab with Gourmand Girls. I feel like it'll definitely give you, you know, more options for your look. And if you did just want the yellowish one, if you already have the Golden State Warriors palette from ColourPop and the NBA, then you don't need to grab that one, because see, these look pretty similar as well. And I do remember I did reorganize mine and change it around, so don't expect yours to look exactly like mine, but I do feel like it still looks kind of similar to this one. I'll try to have a side-by-side of the original one and that one, just in case mine doesn't look exactly like it. I changed these around a while ago, so I honestly don't remember, girl. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But those are just 2 that I had in my collection that I didn't talk about last week that I figured we could talk about this week, girl, because I was here, you was here, everybody was here. So okay, now we're gonna get into the newer do you really need or why you don't need. So we have the creamy palettes from Huda Beauty. So I was just like, so she's just giving us another warm tone, cool tone moment with some cream shadows. So if you all remember the matte collection she originally came out with that people weren't really vibing with and really didn't like, has some of those same cream shadows in it. So I'm like, if you don't really like that, because this shadow right here is cream. Now the majority of this just isn't cream, but if you just want to try her cream formula and not be stuck with a palette full of them if you don't like it, I would suggest maybe picking up one of these, because I know last year during one of the holiday sales of 4th of July, President's Day, one of them sales, I got 50% off both these palettes. So I would suggest trying to pick up one of these. So this is the warm tone one, and this is the mauvey cool tone one. And again, there's a couple of cream shadows in this one. There's only one in the warm tone, but there's more in the cool tone. So maybe pick up these instead of the palettes that you're seeing right here, because they're giving you like the same. Sorry y'all, the card keeps filling up every 5 seconds. But yeah, like I was saying, you should just go ahead and get the original ones just to try out that cream formula and see if you like it, because since they're the ones from last year, it'll be most likely that during one of these holiday sales they'll go on sale. And since they have similar color stories, and it's just like more of a cooler tone smoky one instead of like the kind of mauve, if you will, you'll still get some cream-esque shadows to try it out and see how you feel about them. So this is the only cream one in here from what I remember. Wait, no, it's this one and this one are creams from the original Warm Tones Mattes palette, and then this is the Cool Mattes palette. And these 2 shades right here are the cream shades in there. So if you just want to try out the cream formula, they usually go on sale during like the holiday sales or whatever. Just to get an idea, or maybe just go inside Sephora and swatch that formula, because if you don't like that formula, you don't want to pay a whole $32 for that same formula with the new stuff. And then there's like this weird powder I think you set it with now. If you saw her tutorial on the Huda Beauty page, then you you know what's going on with that. But this one of you all actually asked me for a video on, and I had filmed the video the day before, and I'm just doing my new makeup releases today, because I didn't feel like doing it yesterday, because I knew it was going to take a whole bunch of editing and I didn't want to do it. Plus I had other eye looks to do that I'd rather just get out the way, because this is something I usually film when I get off work. I get to sit here and talk and I don't have to do too much of anything, and it's not like a lot of work. But this is, I said all that to be long-winded to say, this is about the Inslee Brain, what is it, Groovy Garden palette. So when I first saw this, I was like, so we out here duping ourselves, because to me it's like you just switched out certain shades from the Harvest Moon palette and made this here. So I actually have a mock-up of the Harvest Moon, and it should be up here somewhere, and I'm just like, so I can switch out some shades of Harvest Moon and have this same palette. Then I was like, it looks just like the Sumerian Sunset from Adept Cosmetics pretty much. It just has like some extra shades that this one doesn't have. So the video I'm doing on why you don't need will be with this one. Spoiler alert, that video should already be up before this one though, I think, because I said that's going up on 21st and I don't know when the hell this is going up. I'm trying to get up before the end of the week, but yeah, like it's giving very much Samira and Sunset, and I actually have like a mock-up of both of those side by side as well. I'm just showing the palette because I'm here, you're here, we're all here, so you can see natural color in my lighting, and then you'll see the mock-up alongside of it. But I was just like, I definitely don't need this palette. Like, this is just Samira and Sunset with some extra shades that Samira and Sunset doesn't have. Like, that's just it. So I don't need it, you don't need it, we don't need it. So save all your coins and you don't have to buy it. But that's just my, you know, personal 2 cents on the matter. So that's all the stuff I had to talk about today, girl. That's it. There's nothing really else I wanted to talk about with you all. So let me scoop myself back over. But comment down below and tell me how you feel about some of these new releases. Because that Natasha Denona palette, I'm still like, what am I supposed to do with it? I'm just confused as to what you do with it. I think she posted a video up on her IG or maybe on their YouTube channel or whatever. I'm not sure. But I'm just like, what am I supposed to do with this palette? Because I can't use all those bronzers. One of those blushes doesn't work for me. And all those eyeshadows are like single born shadows just to put on the lid that I'm not necessarily feeling. So I was just trying to figure out who that face palette was for. But maybe some people are excited about it. I hope they are, since, you know, she put some time in to make it and is putting this launch out. But I'm just telling y'all right now, this one I can't take for the team. I just refuse to take one for the team. But that I can't do it. So I'm not getting it. But those are all the things I want to talk to you all about today. You can comment down below and tell me how you feel about some of these things. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.